What's up guys, Houndish here, and today I wanted to go through the new Age of Triumph record book and give you guys a few tips on sections you can complete faster or a little bit easier perhaps than you originally thought. So let's jump straight into it. We can skip the commemorations and story page since those are self-explanatory, but moving on we have the class pages, the Titan's Will, Hunter's Way, and Warlock's Path. For this you will need to make Crucible kills on that class for the No Surrender section. This is pretty fast since you score points, not actual kills, so headshots are worth more for example, assists will count, all of that kind of stuff, so you can do it pretty fast. Then we have the sections where you will need to get 250 melee kills, grenade ability kills, super kills, as well as generating orbs. If you want to farm these steps, the Dark Beyond mission at the Temple Door checkpoint is the place to go. You can keep clearing the ads here using a combination of abilities and you'll get this done fairly quickly. The key here is to not kill the Boomer Knight near the door, as that will progress to the next checkpoint. So my suggestion would be to kill the Thrall and then wipe. The final part for the class pages is to complete the 3 subclass quests for each class in PvP. You'll need to get melee, grenade, and then super kills for each subclass quest. The name of each quest is on screen right now, so if you're missing any of these, you can go and look for them in the abandoned quest kiosk. For the strike section of the book, you will need to complete a Nightfall strike in less than 30 minutes, complete a total of 6 Nightfalls, as well as reviving allies in Nightfalls. The easiest way to do this is to simply run 3 characters through the Nightfall each week and you'll have it done pretty fast. On top of this, you'll easily complete the other Nightfall requirements while doing this. Alternatively though, if you want to do it faster, you can also just farm out the 6 Nightfalls this week and it'll be pretty easy. For heroic strikes, you firstly need to complete 20 of them, but while you're doing this, be sure to pick up the Vanguard Elite bounties and you'll easily get that section completed within the 20 strikes. On top of this though, be sure to get lots of headshots, as you will need 500 of those, which you can likely do in around 20 strikes anyway. The Crucible page is going to require a bit of playtime since you have to do objectives in multiple playlists. The one which will take a while is the Master at Arms section, since you need to complete 20 Crucible Quartermaster bounties, and these can be pretty lengthy. So I would make sure that you pick up 5 per week on each character, at least that way if you have a fair amount of time you can get most of this done in a week. If you want to get this section cleared quickly, be sure to pick these bounties up every week. For the Crucible map Dead Ghosts, I have a guide with all of their locations which I'll link in the description below, so that will be a pretty easy node to complete. It will also give you a bunch of Dead Ghosts collected for the collections page, as well as Grimoire score. The raid section is pretty self-explanatory. You need to complete all of the 390 reprised raids, so that will take at least a month due to the release schedule, but you also have the Blind Labyrinth section where you need to kill all Gorgons in the Vault of Glass, and Silence Falls where you must complete the Death Singer challenge in less than 2 minutes. For both of these, I will have a guide up as soon as they're both available, which again I'll link in the description below. For the collections section, you need to acquire ships, shaders, sparrows, and emblems, as well as exotic armor and weapons. Armor and weapons may be a grind if you don't have many of them, but again, if Xur has anything that you don't at any point, be sure to pick it up. For ships, sparrows, shaders, and emblems, be sure to purchase any blue and green ones that you don't own from Amanda Holiday and Eva Levante in the tower, and the vendors do sell quite a lot of these which you can put towards your collections. If you're needing bonus grimoire for the Quaint and Curious section, again you can use those Dead Ghosts to get some bonus points. Dead Ghosts will also help in the Wanderer section of the book for the Echoes of Ages node. The Public Defender section requires you to complete public events, but this can be done pretty easily by going to Archon's Forge and clearing some of those. They do count as public events, and that is going to be a lot faster than going out and waiting for them in patrol. The Spelunker node requires you to disturb the remains in the Cosmodrome, so you'll need to head to the Skywatch in patrol and then go to the cave in the back here. Inside you'll be able to disturb the remains of the old Luke cave, which will unlock this section for you. For allegiances, if you haven't done a lot of grinding in factions, this may take a little while, but it's relatively obvious what to do. One thing to note is that you want to be sure to reach rank 5 in the next Iron Banner though to unlock the Aphrodite's Regard section, and if you have any underleveled factions in the meantime, meantime, you can go ahead and work on those. For the trials page, again, it's pretty obvious what you need to do. Be sure to collect the bounties when you run trials though, as this will unlock the trials and tribulations section. And like I've said, most other stuff in the book is pretty obvious, but hopefully these tips will help you guys out a little bit, because multiple sections of this book can definitely be cleared faster by using these tips. So I hope this does help you guys out anyway. If it does, a like below is appreciated. Let me know in the comments any tips you have for other people clearing sections of this book. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit subscribe to see a lot more Destiny content. But for now, thanks for watching, and you guys have an awesome day.